this could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and we're here in F1, gonna start our career. And yes, we've got Felipe Drugovich as our teammate, and we're gone with the white and gold livery. So you'll see it in a minute when we do the reveal of the car. But yeah, we're doing the full 22 race season, and our first race will kick off in Bahrain then. So
with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the question remains as to whether this team can grasp the opportunity before them with both hands.
I've gone with the newcomer up.
We'll find out soon enough, as the new
option.
season is just about to begin.
So we're going to be
Let's see the unveiling of the team's car.
somewhere down the bottom of the grid at the start, but other than that, here's the car.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us.
Well, yeah then, so we'll just answer these quickly.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited. So you've obviously been putting a... Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in... Ultimately, and finally, with so many specialist departments... Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around.
I'll see you.
Thank you for today. Really appreciate it.
In qualifying.
Thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
Here we go then. For our qualifying lap then. We're here in Bahrain, running a 7:17 setup. Look at that final corner there, just coming to start our lap. We did get a bit wide though, I did see after that. But here we go then, we go on then to set our laps then. So down the straight we go. MB Motorsports with the gold and white car. But on the map we are grey because I made us look a bit different to Haas, so we can tell the difference. I was going to do the car a bit grey, but it looks a bit weird. So we went just full white in the car, but make our way down the hill. That was a bit slow by me. I was chatting to you and not looking at what I'm doing. Down the hill we go, taking it well. Should I probably put more power into that though? I am definitely going to have to go for another lap. And I've gone with 6 kilograms of fuel, so you only have 1 lap to do this. So not hit that curb there. A 1 minute 9.777 there. Through the second sector. And then we just got to get there in a 132 or lower. Well, in the 132s or lower. We don't want to go any higher than a 132. And we don't, we go a 132.565. That is not bad. By what car we're in, that is really not that bad. So, see you in the next qualifying bit. With around 4 minutes, I've just hopped out, so we'll be around 2 minutes remaining in the session, somewhere around there. So we could put in another lap after, but we wouldn't have enough fuel, so we'll just go 1 lap. Here we go then. Down the straight, we're behind Yuki Tsunoda. We're not going to slow down to let him have some gap in front of us, because we want to get the best out of this lap then, as this is our final lap. We could go for another one after that, but we're not, because we won't have enough fuel. and we'll just go into low fuel mode during the end of that lap, so there's no point of doing another one after this. So we'll just put in this lap then as we follow in the air of Tsunoda, so we'll get a bit quicker then. If we don't gain anything through the first sector, we're going to gain maybe a bit. No, we don't. I think I got on the throttle a bit less there. Oh, and I just haven't got it on it, the throttle enough. We're just finding this really difficult. It's going to be a really tough time now. The second to last corner we've just gone out. Now we're down the back straight. And now final corner to finish our qualifying off, and it's not going to be well enough. We've missed out on improving our lap. That's it then. So where did we finish? We finished as P18. Really good by us. I thought that was not going to be good. I thought we were going to go right down there, but we're starting right behind Sebastian Vettel then, and he's in P17 there. That's really good by us. And our teammate Felipe though, he's just struggled, and he's 2 tenths, around 2 to 3 tenths off our time, around 3 tenths off our time. So I'll see you in the race. He starts P21 then Felipe does. See you in the race.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, and Daniel Ricciardo, Joe, Magnussen, Pierre Gasly, and Mick Schumacher, Tsunoda, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, the owner driver, Latifi, Stroll, Drugovich, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Here we go then. For the Bahrain Grand Prix then. And it's 2 by 2 up at the front. It's Charles, I can't remember who qualified up the front again. Let's see. Carlos, then it's Charles, there's the 2 Ferraris, then the 2 Red Bulls, then the 2 Mercedes, and then the 2 McLaren just mess it up a bit, and then it's the 2 Alpines, and then it's all just different coming down the grid then. And our teammate then starts P21 then. And we start P18, what a good qualifying for us. And here we go then, we're going to start on the mediums then. trying to get our grip up a bit. So just wobble the steering wheel around a bit. Got to release the clutch there.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if you can.
Hope that doesn't happen on the race start, and it won't. I'll make sure it
You're
doesn't.
going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. You need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the
MB
rest.
Motorsports though, it's a good start by us then, and if we can get into around P15 by the end of this race, that's a good result. That's what I think. We just got to keep out of trouble on the first lap, so if we lose a few positions, we lose a few positions, don't we? As long as we don't get into any scrap, we can get in scraps, I just mean, just don't
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
break off front wing, break the scratch the underbody, and then we have underbody damage. Don't scrape the sides. Try to just keep away from cars a bit, and then just when we do go in, change to the hards. Get some good out of those. As we've hit Vettel, so we're not going to line up on the grid. The game is going to put us in the grid then. Well, that was great. I was warming up my tyres and Vettel just stopped in front of me, but it doesn't matter. We'll just wait for the teams then to come up to the grid. Here we go then. Everybody slots into their grid then. Albon, the last one on the grid, our teammate, slots into position. Here we go then. MB Motorsports, a new team on the grid. And here we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix for round 1. And he slots down, away we go, and it's a brilliant start. Look at us. We've had a brilliant start. We've jumped Vettel, and Latifi has also had a brilliant start, and he's all the way down the side. And that's Tsunoda locking up, going really long while he's locking up. And we go right down the side then and take P14 off the line. That's great. Into the first 3 corners then, and that's great. We've made a few positions up. 4 actually, to be correct. We're just keeping the Finnish driver behind, but then he does get past. And again, this time it's Gasly, and we force Gasly a bit wide there, and Bottas makes it into P14 then, gets around us. And we just tried to keep out of any danger as Gasly hits the side of Bottas there. He's lucky he didn't get any damage there. And we are now fighting round we go up the hill, and we're in P16 at the moment. Don't want to get too much on that curb as we don't want to spin on the first lap. That would be bad, and our teammate, I'm pretty sure, is last now. He had a good start, was keeping his position, and then just lost it. He's going to have to gain some throughout the racing, as that's one of the Haas's end plates. And who is that going in? That is Kevin Magnussen. He picked up the damage. Yeah, his teammate, I think, making a bit of contact with him. When I was back there coming through the last corner, that's what looked like happened. His teammate looked like he swerved into him a bit on cold tyres, and now we stay P15, and this is the replay of the start. So this was the restart. Not the restart, the start. And look at us, we just got that outside there, took it well. Round we went. Carlos was trying really hard. And look at us, we just got in front there. It's brilliant by us. And our teammate all the way back there, Felipe, he was right at the back. So that was the start. Kevin Magnussen, let's see how he picked up that damage. No, he didn't get hit by his teammate. He hit the Alfa Romeo of Guan Yu Zhou. So then he came in, just speed that up a bit. And it's a good stop there. It's not bad actually. Oh no, they had a struggle getting on that front wing. Then it got on. Our teammate back there just made a brilliant dive. He made 3 positions up, now he's into P19. Well no. I don't know what position he's actually into. But we make a move on Gasly and we're riding on board with us then. And I'll show you our teammates overtake in a minute when we stop fighting with Gasly. Okay, this was his 3-car overtake. Just dives it all the way down the side to take P18 there. It was great by him. Back we are then on board with us, and we're going to try go around Schumacher now, as we've got the pace and we've used quite a lot of ERS up now. Schumacher just holding us up a bit now, looks like. We need to get the best result we can out of this race. And round we go then on Schumacher. Schumacher having a shocker, and we go right round him.
Good job.
Schumacher is going to find the gap though, as I thought he was going to go round us, so I tried to defend, but then he went to the other side and I wouldn't be able to get over there in time. Well, I would, but I'd probably make contact with him. As now, we just got to keep him behind and then try and make a lead from him. Just keeping our cool there. He's all over the back of us, Schumacher is. Trying to find somewhere to go, he is. We're just trying to hold him behind as we do go wide a bit, looking behind us. Trying to just hold position now. Hold this P13 because this is a really good position now. And our teammate now is going to slowly start to catch up to Lance Stroll there. So just after you saw some of those. Oh, way too slow, I don't know what we were doing there.
Caution, caution.
Oh, and George Russell is out.
Be aware, there's an incident
George
on the
Russell
track, no overtaking through the
is
yellow
out. Oh, he's had an engine failure, it looks like. This is the replay of him DNF. This is George's DNF then. Yeah, he just came down the road and the engine's just gone. Lewis nearly hits him there actually. Yeah, and that's his race over then. So we pick up a position and our teammate will finally going into P17 there now. Yeah, it just looks like something in the engine just went. So yeah, Schumacher is quite slow, so we're just pulling away now and just relaxing out in P5 now. We would like our teammate to be up with us, so we need to hope that he can start making some overtakes now. Yeah. There goes Schumacher. He's on Gasly. Yeah, here's Mick then. He's been overtaken by Pierre Gasly, but now he's going to fight back maybe. Pierre's got the wing open, but Mick can just stay close now. He's going to try get down. They're just behind us. They're fighting right behind us. We're P12 now, running a good race. And yeah, Mick just got left out, but then he comes back through. Oh, he's coming back through now. And our teammate also there, doing great, he's in P16 there. Just losing out to Pierre Mixon. So back on board with us then. We're just holding out in P12 at the moment, as our teammate did make a move on the Aston Martin. And now is looking behind Tsunoda, Schumacher. Yeah, and he's now trying for a move. So now it's lap 7. just about to go on to 8 then, so we're getting closer to our pit window, and Gasly is getting closer every few laps.
At the moment, the car behind
Well,
is
every
lapping
lap.
faster than us by around a second a lap.
Yeah, just a second a lap, it looks like he's lapping us, the game says. Well, engineer says, couldn't think there. And now our teammate chasing down Tsunoda. Now this will be good if he can get Tsunoda, because then that'll be a P14 there. And if we can now, if I can keep this P12, then hopefully Drugovic, he can catch up then to Gasly, make a move on Gasly, then it'll be a 12-13 then, and then we'll just have to see how the rest of the race goes. But we need our teammate first to get into P14, as he is getting very close now. Green sector by us in the first sector, just keeping it clean through these sectors. A 1 minute 33 there for Verstappen, and we might go and get the fastest last sector, maybe? No, because we won't have DRS, will we? And oh, we run wide. That's not good.
Okay, no
A
issues
135
Keep
for...
taking care of us.
It's not that I was trying to get the fastest lap, just trying to see how close I am, and I'm about 2 seconds off Verstappen's time, as our teammate keeps getting closer and closer to Tsunoda, but has to back off there, it looked like on the mini-map. Also, we're not losing a second anymore to Gasly. Looks like we're only losing a few tenths a lap now. Well, last lap we only lost about a tenth as we went over the line, so that wasn't bad. Now we just stay out here, but I'd like a little bit of a battle now. And that's... It looks like, is it yellow flags behind? Yeah, it is yellow flags behind. It's somebody back there. Let's see.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.2 seconds.
Let's wait for the thing to come up that it says DNF. Maybe it isn't, maybe somebody just spun. We'll see the replay. Yeah, here's Watch Joel, this is the replay. Oh, just spins it. Oh, just hits the Williams as well and his teammate. Vettel having to go wide as well. So one of the Williams has picked up damage as well then. That's what we know now. Yeah, I hadn't saw that incident. I didn't know what happened because I haven't looked at it. But I think it's probably just a spin at the rear coming down that hill. I've done that a few times, and I've seen the AI do it a few times, so it's probably just that. I'm not sure because it hasn't said DNF or anything, but I haven't seen. You would have, guys, so you know. But when I watch this video back, then I'll know. But oh, that time it's Gasly. Gasly spun. Drugovic is into P14 now. This is let's watch that replay. Yeah, then here he comes down the hill. Yeah, he's just took way too much, and he's done a way bigger spin than like Stroll did. But he's backed out of the way, and he's now P16. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so Gasly spun there, and now our teammate is now into P14 where we wanted him a minute ago to try to get past Tsunoda, but he's got past Gasly as Gasly spun coming down the hill there, and now he's gonna fight, gonna start to gain back to Tsunoda, then fight him, see what he can do. I'm wondering if I should hold up Tsunoda or not, but I'm not. Just thinking of that because we've got cars ahead, the two Alphas with Zhou scoring points and his teammate Bottas just behind as we go a bit slow through that corner there. Yeah, we just got to keep within 20 seconds to the cars ahead, so in case they do go in before us, because we're going to go lap 14. Actually no, we'll go 13, because that's when I said we'd go on the strategy. So we'll go lap 13 to go into the pits then. Just keeping this nice P12. We could have still been in P13 if it wasn't for George's DNF.
Yellow flag.
And it's another yellow flag.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
And I think that's, yeah, it is Ocon, and he spun it, I think. I just went through there just to be sure that he hadn't been like across the track or anything, or hit something, I'm not sure. But here's the replay of him spinning Ocon. Whoa, Jesus. He took it a bit crazily. Yeah, it's good I wasn't going too fast because he was on the circuit for quite a while. Yeah, I just caught the rear there, I think. Spun it. Again, I haven't saw it, so I just think he's caught the rear. But we can head up the hill then. Trying to get back up to the Frenchman in the Alpine, but I think he might pit because of flat spotted tyres, but I'm not sure. Bottas comes in there. Ocon's staying out there as we
Okay, we want you to pit this
go
lap, so push
past
now, push.
Bottas then,
Behind
looking good.
is 2.4 seconds.
Tsunoda's going to try to dive it around the side. We're going to get forced wide a bit by him, just trying to keep it clean. And now we're going to pit this lap then. Box this lap then.
I didn't catch that, mate. Just say it again. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end
That
of this
doesn't
lap.
work, but we just have to press it instead. Now round we go. Good by us. Just keeping it clean now, keeping it on the apex as well, and now just keeping a bay in the Alpha Tauri of UK. Now we should now go on to the hards at the end of this lap then. So we're going to dive into the pits at the end of this lap. Just trying to defend well
Okay, gap to the car
from the
ahead is
incoming
4.0 seconds.
Alpha Tauri, and we go a bit wide there. Maybe we need to put some more front brake bias on there. Zhou is in as well.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end
Just
of this
warning
lap.
them that I'm coming in. I did just go a bit slower there to just be careful. P13 I am now then, and I think we might stay P14.
That was
Nope,
a
we'll go
fantastic stop,
P15
faster than
then.
we were expecting.
No, we won't actually, we'll go
Pit strategy complete.
P16.
See these tyres through to the end now.
We run a bit wide coming to the end of the road there. I think Kevin Magnussen still is the pit, I'm not sure though. It was a nice stop by us though. Didn't think we'd get out behind Magnussen though. I thought we'd take P15, but still P16, kind of where we wanted to be. Just one place behind where we wanted to be. I said we'd probably get around P15, and P15's right in front of us, and Kev is probably still going to have to pit, I'm not sure. I'm thinking of signing him next season, but it's only the start of the first season at the moment, so yeah. As we spin it! Oh, no. Going down one more position of where we started, and our teammate is in the pit. Let's watch him now. Valtteri comes into pit there. There he goes. And he turns into his grid box there. And it was a great pit stop by the lads there. He's out.
Okay, the gap behind is
I don't know where he is out in, but he's out somewhere. And now we're trying to gain this back. Then we're back in the position that we started in. P18 now we actually take P17. They're picking up a bit of underbody damage here as Lance there just swerving a bit into me, but there's not a lot of underbody damage. It's not really going to hold us up. Might just a little bit,
okay, the underbody's
but not
taking some
much.
damage. You might start to notice it soon.
That's all it is. Oh, as we take a little bit of a spin at the rear, it was a little bit, I felt it a little bit, and we're just going to really bog down if we keep damaging these tyres by spinning. We've got to just be a bit more careful now then. So we have to go back around then, like Stroll, the Canadian driver, and all that for kind of nothing as we get on that curve a bit, and I feel a bit, so I turn straight back off that. I need to stop getting on that curve now because that's really going to hold us up as we go round. Well, we're going to try to go round like Stroll. The Canadian has no match for us.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And we did get the DRS just before then, so we are going to just get a bit closer to Mick Schumacher then. And Lance Stroll will now have DRS on us. But sure. Oh, there's a little bit of. Not getting the right line there and running a bit wide. It's lap 16 out of 29. And I'll see you in a few laps. Round we go then on Schumacher. Lap 17 out of 29 now. And we've got to keep pushing a bit harder now. Round the outside we go with Schumacher. That is a beautiful overtake by us. We're into P15 now. Drugovich, P13, we might get outdriven by our teammate. As he is P13 and we got 15 seconds. I think. No, 10 seconds until we get up to him. So we got a lot of work to do in a short amount of time. Schumacher looks like he's struggling, and Albon might make a move here. So I'll see you in the next couple of laps again. Here we go then, it's lap 22. I'm just trying to gain to Gasly now, but we had a little bit of a spin coming down the hill back there. And I'll just see you on the last 2 laps then, as we've got around 7 laps remaining. Here we go then, the last lap and a half then. Half of lap 28 is remaining then, and then we'll come to finish P15, and our teammate now, as I shown you just before, is under pressure now from the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly. Coming on to the final lap of the Grand Prix then, as they're on their final lap now, our teammate will probably finish around 10 seconds in front of us, which really good showing by him. We just didn't have a good pit stop when we came in, just wasn't fast enough. We could have got probably P14 maybe, I'm not sure, but it'll be a 13-15 if Felipe doesn't get overtaken. Now I'm just watching that timing screen, watching if he's going to get overtaken or not. And Charles Leclerc then comes over the line to win the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Max Verstappen there gets that in, and here's Charles winning the race, and then we'll come back. Here comes Charles then, he will come to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. What a race by him, and the Ferrari fans really happy with that, and the Ferrari crew really happy with that as well. So the fireworks fly high in the sky for Charles, as Ferrari is I think it's a 1-2, but I'm not sure at the moment. And then Checo Perez, well, just Checo, has got the fastest lap. Our teammate Felipe is going to take P13. A really good drive by him. He's outdriven us, even starting behind us. He had a brilliant drive, kept Gasly behind in those dying moments, and we will come get P15. And Albon did get a last minute move on Schumacher about half a lap ago, and well, a lap and a half ago, and we get P15. What a race by us. We said we'd probably get P15. I said somewhere around P15, and our team, Felipe, gets the driver of the day, and I don't blame them. He had a brilliant drive. He should have scored points, but I'm not surprised he's a good driver. He didn't score points though, but maybe next race, if we get a good qualifying, both of us, in Saudi, maybe we'll have a chance. But I'm not the best around Saudi, but we can still try, see where we get. We can always just make from all the way from the back, all the way up to the front maybe. Maybe not first, but somewhere up the front or in the midfield again. That was really good by us. Charles then, happy he has won.
An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix,
and he wins then.
what they're doing out there.
And yeah, it's a 1-2 for Ferrari. They're going to lead the constructors with Red Bull just behind. And there we go, he lifts the trophy, the Monegasque does. And there we go then.
It's time to see how this result
Round
affects
one
the Drivers'
over.
Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
So see you.
Felipe Drugovich gets my vote today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the
Saudi round
Constructors'
2.
Championship.